Şengün. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Anthony Black out there with Suggs. And it's Bane in at small forward. And with the All-Star break just behind us, Grant, everyone should be well rested for every game.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you'd be surprised how quickly that rest evaporates. It's much needed, but it only gets you so far.
Now here's Banchero. He played a great game against the Lakers. From deep, Eason pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Smith. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Houston. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Now here's Banchero. Carter, a screen on Thompson. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. Black passes to Suggs. Banchero outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Bane. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Pass to Şengün. From behind the arc. That's good from Durant on the assist by Şengün.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Banchero surveys. Carter, a screen on Smith. From deep, Banchero. Rockets with a rebound.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Magic trail by 6. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up. Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard patrolled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Here's Black. Pass to Carter. Suggs outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 6. Thompson left side. Back to Smith. Over Bane. It's hauled in by the Magic. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent. We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Three-pointer. Shot's good by Black.
And Black wants to keep getting better as a shooter. Draining shots like this will certainly help his confidence.
Eason, a screen on Bane. For 3, Durant. The rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 5. Black passes to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Thompson outside. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Bane, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And not settling for a jump shot. Bane right at the rim.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 5. Durant.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Suggs against Thompson. Black, left side. Picked by Carter. The three from Bane. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Eason. Down low. Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Banchero outside. Carter from outside. Thompson pulls it in. Houston leading by 3. Smith right side. Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Over Suggs. Thompson no good. Orlando has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Smith against Banchero. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Out to the right wing. Pass to Eason. And here's Şengün. Now here's Eason. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella comes in for Şengün. And it's Sheppard in for Eason. Suggs outside. They set a pick. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. And they're pushing it up. And here they go. And there's Thompson on the assist by Smith. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Green's checked in for the Rockets. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at Houston, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year.
I think for Houston, it's really no secret that they'd like to turn things around here soon. This team is just too talented to be in this position right now.
Yeah, many teams run into challenges, even the elite ones. They just need to recover and get their play back to where it was.
Now here's Suggs. He's scoreless. Here's Batase. Capella with a block.
Great rim protection from Capella. He does a good job staying in the lane ready to repel those attacks.
Green with the ball. He's covered by Suggs. And it's Green missing. And more of a rotational player at this stage. Clint Capella still does a few things really well, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., he makes a difference as a rim runner, crashing the glass, contesting shots. He is a valuable part of the rotation.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. De Silva's checked in for Banchero, and Richardson subbed in for Suggs. Okogie's checked in for Houston. Here's Sheppard. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Screen by Capella. Here's Okogie. Hits a three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
He takes it in. Capella. And the layup is good off the glass. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Houston?
But our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
The first one falls. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Finney-Smith's checked in for Amen Thompson. And so Batadze nails them both. Houston leading by 8. Here's Sheppard. No made baskets yet. To the inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Richardson goes in, and Batadze throws it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Batadze with a screen. Richardson, the pass to Batadze, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good. Orlando making a switch here. Baines checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Şengün's checked in. That one misses. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Houston. Outside Richardson. Batadze with a screen. From deep, Baines. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Şengün's got 6.
They're really working the paint now.
To the middle. Orlando moving the ball around. The 3 from Baines. Pure from three-point range. Baines got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, Baines is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Here's Sheppard, guarded by Richardson. Shot is up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Houston Rockets earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Alperen Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Green. Then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Sheppard in at the point guard position. Pass to Richardson. It's stolen away.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. Magic trail by 12. To the inside. And Batase throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Bane. Another shot. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside, Green. Down low, Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Outside Bane. Here's Batase. Rockets with a rebound.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Nice shot by Okogie. Okogie's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Bane. Here's De Silva. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Now Bane lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Sheppard.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside, Green. Here's Okogie. Şengün, the screen. Pass to Finney-Smith. Three-pointer, no good. Magic trail by 14. Here's De Silva. And another miss by Orlando. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Timeout.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Guys, back over to you."
They've got their fans fired up. All right, thank you, Allie. Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Green, and it's Thompson in for Okogie. And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you've just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Orlando. Now here's Şengün. A 26-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count. Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Houston. Pass to Bane. Banchero with a screen on Durant. Bane, the pass to Black. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Houston.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Durant's shot is off.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Now here's Banchero. 5 points in the game. Pass to Black. Fires the three. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Bane. Wagner with a screen on Durant. Bane, the pass to Wagner. Şengün with a steal. Now here's Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Şengün, the screen. Thompson goes in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
Outside Richardson. Takes the three, and the three-pointer goes. Richardson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
And looking at that Mavericks matchup, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
And he makes a first. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Now here's Banchero. Paolo, strong.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Outside Durant. Here's Sheppard. He's covered by Suggs. On the take. Pass to Şengün. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's 12 points for Alperen Şengün.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Reed Sheppard.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Suggs with it. Still no points. Carter, a screen on Eason. 6 to shoot. Black passes to Bane. Shoots over Durant. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Durant. And And it's Orlando with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And it's Thompson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Carter, a screen on Smith. And Carroll passes to Carter. Yep, that one goes.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Wagner's checked in for Bain. Capella, he's checked in for Houston. That one misses for Carter.
Well, Wendell Carter Jr. has settled into his role nicely. A reliable big who brings energy, especially when it comes to rebounding.
Thompson, no good. Magic trail by 14. Black outside. Inside. Here's Carter. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Using his height well. Nice work by Carter Jr. right there.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Suggs finds Wagner. Outside Carter. And here's Banchero. From the line, Capella with a rebound. Houston leading by 14. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Here's Banchero following the score by Houston. Carter, a screen on Thompson. It's Suggs with a drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass to the paint. Smith inside. Wagner's on him. Outside Eason. Outside Durant. Capella, screen on Banchero. Here's Eason. Off target from three-point range. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 16. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Thompson passes to Eason. No good with the triple. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Back to Suggs. 1:03 left in the first half of this game. Carter from outside, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
You love the confidence. Carter Jr. knows how effective he can be off the catch.
Back to Banchero. Takes a 3. Capella with a rebound. The Rockets lead by 11. Pass to Durant. Back to Eason. Now Smith. And here's Capella. He has 6. Shots good by Thompson.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Up top, Banchero, guarded by Durant. Looking to get it going. Banchero, no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physical physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
A look here now at the Magic. They're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Magic.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Houston leading by 13. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs is out there with Anthony Black, and it's Bane in at the small forward position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Now here's Bane. Banchero outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They led by as many as 18. Smith passes to Thompson. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Suggs. Banchero against Thompson. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
The Rockets lead by 13. Left side, Durant. Jacks up a 3. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Durant. Eason's got 6 points.
Yeah, the defense has to be so worried about Durant. It allows KD to kick it out.
Pass to Black. The 3. Knocks down the long J.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Thompson. 10 points for him. Şengün finds Eason. And Houston another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Out to Thompson. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And Carroll with a screen on Thompson. And Banchero gets it to go. He's got 9.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, good physical play from the big man. Şengün refused to be stopped.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Şengün, no good on the free throw.
Well, when you think of all the skilled big men in the league, Şengün is among the best. The kind of player you can run an offense through.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Best thieves in the league, the steals leaders over the last month. Jalen Suggs, third, and of course, Alperen Thompson.
These two guys have made out like bandits over this past month. An impressive number of steals over that brief time frame.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Suggs. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Banchero. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Durant. And another basket for Houston.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Brian, back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Offline with a 3.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
He gets it in there. Banchero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Suggs against Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Durant. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Well, one thing that sets Banchero apart is his body control. The contact never breaks his rhythm.
Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Both free throws good from Thompson. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Black outside. They set the pick. This one for three. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The three from Thompson. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Black. Here's Banchero. And here's Bain. The three is up. Durant pulls it in. Here's Smith. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Nice touch from the interior. Smith Jr. knows how to capitalize from this area.
From deep, Banchero. The Rockets pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Eason's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Carter, good.
Well, look, he's a big guy, and Carter Jr.'s playing big tonight. They can't stop it.
Pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. For 3, Durant. And Houston, another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Eason can't get it to go.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Back to Carter. Man, it's slammed in by Carter.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Houston has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And the Rockets call time here. A line change here for Orlando. Capella, the pass to Green. Second chance effort. Capella can't get it to go. The Magic have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. To the middle. The kick out to Richardson. Pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Batadze, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Magic making a switch here. Here's Sheppard, guarded by Richardson. Left side, Green. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Richardson. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Morales passes to Batadze. The Rockets pull it in. Pass to Sheppard. Outside, Finney-Smith. From downtown, and it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, he's an incredible offensive rebounder. Capella just works so hard to get ideal positioning when the shot goes up.
Now here's Richardson. Down low. Stolen by Capella. Here's Okogie. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Morales. Pass to Batadze. Beyond the arc. Okogie pulls down the board.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here's Green to the inside. Here's Capella. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, that's the kind of strength you want to see from your center. Great finish from Capella.
Outside Richardson. Here's De Silva. No good. Would have counted had it gone. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Rockets on top, running away with it. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Sheppard, Clint Capella out there with Jeff Green. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Okogie in at the 2. Now here's Bane. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The Rockets shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Capella against Batadze. Pass to Sheppard. On the wing, Green. Clock is at 3. The 3. Okogie's shot is off. The Magic shooting only 42% inside and stolen by Green. Here's Okogie. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Batadze against Capella. It's stolen by Batadze. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Richardson, the pass to Bane. Rockets with a rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Bane with it. Green picks him up. From the low block. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Here's Sheppard, guarded by Richardson. Sheppard, that's good.
And Sheppard is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Bane soft touch off the glass.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Pass to Capella. Here's Sheppard, guarded by Richardson. Here's Okogie, 6 to shoot. Here's Sheppard. Orlando grabs the miss. Batadze's got his 5th rebound in this one. Banked it in off the glass.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Pass to Sheppard. Green, a screen. Down low. Here's Okogie. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. His 2nd miss in 6 tries. To the middle. Here's Batadze. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Sheppard. The Rockets again can't hit. The Magic have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. They get it again. Comes up empty down low. The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Now here's Richardson. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside, Green. To stop the drought. Here's Sheppard, guarded by Richardson. That one goes in.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Sheppard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Outside Bain, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Holiday's checked in for Capella. For Houston, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Holiday surveying the floor. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And Orlando has possession after Houston's 3-pointer on the other end.
Well, so far in the 2nd half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Stolen by Carter. Suggs, right side. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Here's Sheppard. Pass to Okogie from the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Okogie, the pass to Finney-Smith. The shot off that time.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Outside Bain. Pass to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Bain. Not a lot of room. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Here's Sheppard. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Holiday. Oh, nice D from Carter.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Now Black. Back to Bain. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And a nice job staying calm under pressure. Bain doesn't get rattled when the shot clock is running low.
Here's Sheppard. He's covered by Suggs. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Bain. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Such a hard worker. Bain was ready for any physicality that came his way.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
The free throw drops for Bain. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Yeah, Bain's improvement over the years has been steady. He's become an impactful player on both ends.
Here's Okogie. Drains the triple.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the inside. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Sheppard to the paint. Here's Crawford. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Banchero. Back to Bain. Pass to Carter. Capella with the defensive effort. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Capella. 5 on the clock. And here's Sheppard for 3. With 1 on the clock. And the slam dunk by Capella. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Over to the wing. Back to Suggs. Pass to Black. Bain surveying the D. Orlando again missing. Houston in total control. Screen by Capella. Driving in. And here's Green from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Now here's Bain. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Alperen Şengün.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Finney-Smith's checked in for Capella, and it's Davison in for Crawford. Down low. Here's Green, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Newton, he's checked in for Houston. Free throw good. Green. Orlando has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Here's Sheppard. Green with a screen on Suggs. Just 4 to shoot. Sheppard. Pass to Okogie. Over Bain. That's short off the rim. Here's Orlando. Lets it fly from 18. Newton pulls it in. Here's Sheppard. He's covered by Suggs. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in a pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Clint Capella.